The Dallas Mavericks may have just pulled off the biggest heist of the 2025 NBA offseason. And the rest of the league? They were caught sleepwalking. How does the best passer in college basketball, the guy who led the nation in assists, go completely undrafted? Well, the Mavs don't care, because they just turned the NBA's biggest draft mistake into a gold mine. If you're a Mavericks fan, smash that like button. If you're a fan of smart front offices, hit subscribe. And if you love seeing underdogs win, you're gonna want to watch this entire video. Let's break down how Ryan Nembhard went from undrafted to undeniable. On the second night of the 2025 NBA draft, the league was wrapping up. Front offices were winding down, and GMs were patting themselves on the back. Meanwhile, in Dallas, the Mavericks were just getting started. Shortly after the draft ended, the Mavs signed Ryan Nembhard to a two-way contract. No fanfare, no first-round celebration, just a quiet move that's already sending shockwaves around the league. Because make no mistake, this wasn't just a solid pickup. This was a massive oversight by every other team. Nembhard should have been drafted, period. Let's talk numbers. This guy led the NCAA with 9.8 assists per game. He dropped 344 assists over the season, good for fifth most in NCAA history. We're talking historic playmaking, and yet every single team passed on him. Fast forward to Summer League. Nembhard made his debut against the Los Angeles Lakers, and guess what? He didn't just play well, he took over. 21 points, 5 assists, 1 clutch steal. Shot 8 for 14 from the field. Oh, and he buried the game-winning 3 from the right wing after a dish from Flagg. Let's pause right there. That's a rookie in his first game hitting a dagger. Ice cold. And suddenly, Mavericks fans went from curious to obsessed. The chemistry between Nembhard and Flagg? Electric. They looked like a seasoned duo, not two rookies fresh out of college. And after just 3 games, Dallas pulled the plug on Nembhard's Summer League campaign. Why? Because they'd seen enough. Mavericks Summer League head coach Josh Bronghamer said it best. You guys saw it. Ryan didn't have to prove anything else. He praised Nembhard's versatility, his toughness, his basketball IQ. On the ball, off the ball, defense, hustle, playmaking, everything you want in a floor general. And here's the kicker. This kid is only 6 feet tall. That's right. The league let a 6-foot-tall, historic playmaker fall out of the draft because of his height. That was the narrative. Too small. Not athletic enough. But Nembhard? He let his game do the talking. So what makes Ryan Nembhard so special? First, he's always the smartest player on the court. He sees plays 2 steps ahead, elite anticipation, surgical decision-making. You can't teach that. Second, his defense is relentless. He's not just a pest, he's disciplined. He uses positioning, leverage, and hustle to make up for his lack of size. And third, he controls the tempo. Rarely flustered. Never rushed. For a rookie, that's elite. Sure, he struggled a bit with physicality in his second Summer League game against the Spurs. But even then, he found ways to impact the game. That's the sign of a true pro. Let's be clear, Ryan Nembhard isn't just some feel-good story. He's not just a backup. This guy looks like a rotation-ready NBA point guard. At the very least, he's a rock-solid backup who could run your second unit. At best, he could become one of the steals of the decade. And Dallas knows it. They shut him down not because they were disappointed, but because they were sold. They're ready to unleash him when the real season starts. Now, here's where it gets juicy. The Mavericks drafted Cooper Flagg, one of the most hyped rookies in years. Less than 24 hours later, they add Nembhard to the roster. That's 2 impact rookies in less than a day. And one of them cost absolutely nothing. You think rival execs are kicking themselves right now? You better believe it. Passing on Ryan Nembhard is already looking like the blunder of the 2025 draft. Dallas didn't just find a gem. They walked into a bank vault that every other team left wide open. And they took everything. So what's next for Nembhard? He'll keep grinding. He'll stay under the radar. But make no mistake, he's coming for minutes, for matchups, for moments. Don't be surprised if we're talking about him as one of the breakout players of the year. Because every now and then, a player comes along who doesn't care about your draft board, who doesn't care about your measurables, who just shows up and wins. Ryan Nembhard is that guy. And the Dallas Mavericks? They just turned a league-wide mistake into their biggest off-season win. If you think Nembhard is the steal of the summer, drop a comment below. If you love seeing underdogs rise, give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more NBA breakdowns, highlights, and analysis. We've got more coming, and you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Until then, keep your eye on Dallas, because the gold rush has only just begun.